When nobody's watching, in those early mornings, when it's dark, it's wet, it's cold, you're tired, you're sore, and it's warm on the couch. But hey, that's when the real fight starts. What do you do then? I know most people won't do what I do. But that's how you level up. You gotta push past your limits. There's a whole bunch of people who have the ability, but they refuse to get off that couch. They refuse to study a little more. But not me. That's where I get stronger. You see, that extra mile? That's where I power up. No one goes the extra mile. I will. I thrive in that. That's the only place I want to be.
When nobody's watching, when it's dark, it's cold, and the world is telling you to stop, what do? Do you give up? I know there's a bunch of people who have the power, the magic, but they refuse to use it. They refuse to train harder, to push further. But not me. I will never give up. That's where I get my advantage. No one wants to go that extra mile, but that's exactly where I push through. I don't need magic to be strong. I'll train harder than anyone else.
When nobody's watching, when it's dark, and everyone else is asleep, that's when you've got to keep going. I know what it feels like to be alone, to feel like no one believes in you. But that's when you have to dig deep inside yourself. That's when you push past the pain and fight harder. You don't give up, even when it's hard, even when you're tired. Believe it, there are people out there, people who could be great, but they refuse to put in the work. They refuse to chase after their dreams. But I'll never stop. I'll keep grinding. Because one day, I'm going to become the Hokage, and nothing's going to stop me.
When no one is watching, when it's dark, cold, and everyone else has given up, that's when I'm training. That's when I'm pushing my limits. Because I have nothing but my hard work. I know others have natural talent, but I have the power of hard work. Every single day, I go further than anyone else. I run more laps. I throw more punches. I train until my body has nothing left. And then I train more. You may not have talent, but you can always work harder than anyone else. That's how you win. That's how you succeed. And one day, when no one's looking, that's where I will shine. Because I trained harder than everyone else.
When nobody's watching, when it's dark, cold, and you're alone, that's when you must be at your strongest. Because it's in those quiet moments, when no one sees you struggling, that's when true strength is born. I know there are people out there, people with great abilities, but they refuse to go deeper. They refuse to push themselves further. But I will never give up. No matter how hard it gets, I will keep pushing forward. Because there are people I need to protect. Even when it's painful, even when I feel like I can't go on, I will keep fighting. For them, for everyone I care about.
When nobody's watching, when it's cold and dark, and the world feels like it's closing in, that's when you have to fight the hardest. You can't just sit there and wait for something to change. You have to go out and make it change. Most people won't go that extra mile. They give up when it gets hard. They refuse to push themselves because they're scared. But not me. I'll keep fighting. Even if I have to go through hell. Even if I have to give everything. I'll do whatever it takes to break free. I refuse to be a slave to this world. I'll grind and grind until I make my own future. No one's going to hand it to me. I'll take it.